All right. All right, so here's the plan. We're gonna go online. We're gonna try to crack a few skulls, and try to get a little commentary into how the new patch has started to affect Falcon's gameplay. You know, it's gonna be Wi-Fi, and it's still Falcon. It was a patch, not an overhaul of how the internet works. So let's try it out. Alright. So, like I said, it's just gonna be some Wi-Fi matches. We'll see how they go. I'll try to, explain how the new patch has changed the general game plan for him. It's actually not too much. This is more like a correction. It feels like this is how he was supposed to be played from day one, because all it did was it fixed his Raptor boost where it's functional. Wow. It fixed his F tilt to where it actually causes reliable tech situations, and that's actually going to be, I think, the main change for him. Raptor boost is a very nice quality of life improvement, but I think the real sauce is going to be the F tilt. Here we go. We have our lucky contestant here, Twan. This will be fun. Okay, we got our Marty Ho. This is actually a really good example, because Mario, he's he's a little stubby guy, and I think a lot of this stage. I think a lot of all right, open him up a little bit. Now that F tilt, right, the first one was low percent. It's not gonna. It can with rage, but at low percent. Oh, hello. It's not going to. Oh, Twan, you're letting me down, man. So at low percents without rage, it's not going to cause attack. It's not going to send him into tumble. But yeah, there we go. Easy tech situation and easy follow-up too. Nope, we don't tech roll in. Smash. I should have seen that. Ooh, easy there, Twan. So Mario being kind of stubby is an excellent example of this. We just want to... come on. That was out of range. This slopey stage is kind of weird. Back air. Thank God for the back air buff. That would not have killed before, I don't think. It would have come close. Actually, maybe on this stage it might have. But, up tilt, I'm starting to use up tilt more to cover like little option selects of how they're gonna react on ledges. Oh, get out! Oh, baby! There was normally on a normal stage that wouldn't have worked, but with the slope, there was actually nowhere for him to bounce in on. So that works a lot better now. Down air, up tilt. That's kind of the sauce, and it actually does work a lot better now. Just because of the up tilt coming out 3 frames faster. Oh, bye, Twan. I appreciate you, bruh. Twan, he did it for us, man. He did it for the greater good. So up tilt comes out 3 frames faster. As far as the end lag, I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it changed. My labbing was a little bit sloppy. I was just too excited to kind of jump into it. His up tilt comes out 3 frames earlier, but that is 3 frames less that you can DI. So while down air up tilt at the ledge is still going to cause a lot of problems at any reasonable spacing on flat ledges, it's an improvement. Plus, if they are holding in to survive the down air up tilt, then they're holding in on Falcon. And I think it might be a little bit better for comboing. It's hard to tell. They did something weird, and I don't think it's notated anywhere. But on his F tilt, and maybe on his up tilt as well, if he hits somebody, he seems to be able to act a little bit sooner. Not in terms of his move having less frames of lag at the end, but it's like there's less hit stun Oh, Mari-chan, don't Wi-Fi like this. Don't do it. I mean, all right, that was a little telegraphy. Mari does not have the best connection, so I'm not going to really do too much with this, I don't think. But that's super nice. Oh, yeah. Kind of screwy ledges on here. They're shaped a little bit. So here's the trick. Is F-tilt... I'm sorry, Mari-chan, you're not helping me out here. I forgot what I was saying. These tilts are basically just going to help us cause these tech situations more reliably. I don't know if it got a range buff or not, but it almost seems like it. Just a hitbox increase. We do have shoutouts to Cam from the Falcon Discord. Thanks, Cam. I only got to see it for a second. But we do have some hitbox visualizations for pre-patch Falcon. So if we're able to get those up and running again, then we'll be able to compare the hitboxes on F-tilt. Because it seems like it's doing a little more work than it did before. But what's nice about it is you can set up these tech chases and get so much more off of them now, because like I said before, you can kind of approach while you're doing it. I lost my train of thought, sorry. This is harder than I thought it would be. You can chase them easier. I did testing before with F-tilt, and if just a non-angled, just a straightforward tipper F-tilt, you really couldn't chase them and jab block after that. Like I would tested it extensively, like on Mario or whatever. You F-tilt, you run after, you try to jab block, doesn't do it. Angled F-tilt, yeah, you could do it. This time, you can do it on a non-angled F-tilt, just a straight F-tilt, where you could not before. There's something that has given. Like there's a. Oops. Oh, Corin. That was. Oh, why you do that? You know what, that's fine, I deserve that. Alright, come on. Wi-Fi's not being kind to me right now. See, that right there is a setup that I've been working on, is just the Nair 1 read off an just an F-tilt. Because before the patch, that was actually my project, is I was like, okay, F-tilt is really easy to land in neutral, but it doesn't feel like we got much off of it before. And we really didn't. So I was working on ways to... Oh, that's so nice now. Get it out. Just stop. If they tech... Nobody's teching the F-tilt right now because they don't know the new timing for it. Which is, you know, understandable. Ooh, almost. Let's not do that. Falcon Kick has been changed also, and the change is more subtle. What it is if like the whole length of this platform, if I Falcon Kick, the whole distance that platform covered basically is the initial sweet spot, the hard hit. They God, attack buttons are bears. I understand. They extended the range that the sweet spot is active for, and they also made they basically just stretched it out a little bit. Find somebody else with a more stable connection. Oh, right when it happened too, just... I swear, dude. Lag just favors sometimes. Spot dodge? Spot dodge or death smash is the wave. There. Yeah, look at that range on F tilt now. I swear it got a hitbox experience. That is what I'm talking about. Falcon Kick is now active a lot longer towards the end. The middle hit, the one that is 13%, not super noticeable, but the strong 18% hitbox is about the size of a platform horizontally. And then the 8% lingering hitbox, it almost goes until the end of the fire animation. It's really, really nice. So that kind of thing is more viable. It's better for maybe looking for tech chase situations, to use Falcon Kick to cover those. It's super nice, and I want to find a good example to show how up tilt has become more useful, but it'll kind of depend on who we find, because that's a more matchup dependent type of moves. I don't think anybody wants to play. Alright, we'll do one more, and because in this match, oh, come on, got. Bowser. Okay, this is going to be interesting because his tilts actually aren't that useful against big guys because you can't space him. Bowser's going to grab you anyway. He's got enough grab range to consistently snag Peach out of her castle from however many miles away, so... Yeah, see, like, it doesn't much matter. You're not outspacing Bowser. But you can... Armor through him. There we go. Easy pickings. Get the inner hit of up air, true into knee. Call it a day. Kick, a bit longer now. Boost. Keeps trying to do something. Runoff knee is much more potent now because of just the hitbox increase. Okay, a little bit of that. I should have gone for down air up tilt. Bowser, quit showing off. I know you took my run speed. But back here is a lot. You know, I saw it coming. That's fine. Get here. But now up tilt. I mean, it still has the same, a lot of the same fundamental problems. But you can preemptively up tilt now and have it actually catch. You can actually sort of utilize the intangibility on it now. Oh, I thought I saw the jump coming. Maybe? Understandable. But yeah, up tilt is basically you can start an up tilt and it's got good enough grounded range. It's fairly safe on shield, so it has a lot more of a place in neutral now, where you can, if you hit their shield with it on the ground, it's got some decent horizontal range at the last hit of it. So that's not really the worst thing that you could do, hitting up tilt on shield space pretty far. And also, if they're trying to come in with an aerial, you can preemptively up tilt at a decent spacing and use the intangibility of the leg to kind of like, I'll see if you'll cooperate with me here. around that spacing. So like he came in, it didn't matter. I was a little late on that one. It'd be like that, man. It's alright, take a knee. He knows. Don't go high there. Okay, not bad. The range is still a little disappointing because I really wish that would have worked, you know. Just so clean with the knee now. It just anything will. I heard some shitter who was mad. He was like, "Oh yeah, everything combos into knee." And I was like, "Pre-patch." Okay. Are you sure you want to? Yeah, it's alright. So I think that about covers it. Is the up tilt has more of a use for kind of preemptively stuffing out these aerials that would otherwise give him a hard time. Yeah, I'll say that's nice. F tilt into these tech chase situations. It has a lot more purpose now, I think. Alright, he's a good sport. He did the best out of 3 and called it a day. Good stuff. So, yeah, the F tilt, nobody knows how to tech it at the moment because the launch angle is different. It's just not what they're used to. But once they start being able to tech it, then F tilt to tech chase, maybe read the Nair. I think you have enough time where you can just commit to a Nair 1 on their, if they tech in place, then you'll hit it. But also you could have enough time to dash attack on reaction, do an instant dash attack in reaction to either way that they're trying to tech roll. I don't think we'd have enough time to Raptor Boost out of it to tech chase that one on reaction, but yeah, we can see. I don't think we have the frame for it though. But honestly, I mean, it's Falcon, dude. Like he's nothing if he's not quick when he breaks into a run, you know? And that's exactly what chasing a tech situation is. You launch him, you run after him, you know, initial dash problems be damned. You're gonna get to him. So having a reliable tech chase move like this that's much more usable in neutral, it's gonna make a pretty big difference for him. I don't think it's enough to bring him into high tier. I don't know, he could be like gatekeeping high tier now. Either like at the very top of mid tier or like, you know, little fish in a big pond in high tier. He could be high tier now. I could see that being optimized. But definitely between like safe Nair and F tilt and up tilt at a good, decent spacing. I don't know. I'm sort of liking the way that he looks now. Falcon Kick, I think, is also more specifically designed to follow these tech chase situations that maybe he can't physically just run there to reach, because it covers every option at some point. With perfect timing, it covers every option of miss tech, tech in place, tech roll away. I think even tech roll in. It's not bad. It doesn't get you much, but it's just an advantage state extension. You never turn those down. I didn't talk about Raptor Boost too much. There's not really much to say. It's just more reliable now. A little bit extra hit stun. More reliable super armor. Just do what you feel like you should have been able to do with it the whole time and call it a day. But I think F tilt is where he's really going to start shining. Falcon with a good ground game, without having to rely on aerials, like, you know, his melee aerial speed carryover was a huge part of what he wanted to do. Smash 4, he just wanted to space, back air, up air all day long. But keeping Falcon out of the air and on the ground, making his ground game more potent, could be enough to see him maybe start to climb that tier list a little quicker. But anyway, I hope that kind of helped. Just got to get into the mindset of what he wants to do at the moment. I might end up doing another one of these if I clean this up a little bit more. Just kind of winging it, you know, just because the new patch, everybody's got questions. Anyway, just let me know if there's anything that maybe things might need to be explored. I mean, you know, we'll see what we can do. Falcon might have a little bit more potential now, so it definitely has more potential now, but we might see it really start to push him somewhere he wants to be, you know? So, fingers crossed. Can't believe they buffed him, though. Dreams come true, bro.